Hey guys, this is Hell Hades free to play. Back on the free to play account, 30 days into the account, 1 month in. I've got to say this account has been shocking for champion pools. So we are grinding out the results just from like the dregs of the Raid Shadow Legends community of champions. But it's fine. I've got a few updates. We're going to go into that today. I'm going to give you a general kind of feel for where the account has gone, what we're doing. We're just about to get a chunk of energy. But really my focus is, how do we get to Arbiter as quickly as we can? How do we start to make some sort of clan boss team with really this kind of awful set of champions? And how do I prepare myself for either a solid fusion or the kind of next big 2x events to make sure that I do get some champions that are going to help me through clan boss and other content as we go. Okay, here we go then. So 31 days in, we get a nice big fat chunk of energy, 500 energy from the login reward. We can make good use of that today. I'm kind of hovering silver 2, silver 3 in the arena. But today is a day where we build out our War Maiden, which I think is going to be kind of special. It's going to make the arena tons easier for me. So I've been waiting for this event that's just popped today, which is the latest artifact event. I always kind of try and hold my silver reserve so that at least if I'm going to upgrade a bunch of gear, I'm going to try and get something for it. I wouldn't mind this rare book, honestly. I'm not going to get to the epic tome. That's just way too much silver to spend. It's not worth my silver, but 2,150 points could be in the bag here today. A few gems and bits along the way as well. And we've got a Dungeon Divers event running as we speak. Dungeon Divers normally we get at least midway through the different events just from doing our farm. Now, the reason why I've not really dropped many videos on the free-to-play over the last week is because there's not been a lot that's gone on. Yeah, and I don't just want to drop a video every day just showing you the daily grind. It's not my bag, and I think, you know, it's not for me. So what's going on? I've got 1,240 gems. Actually quite a lot. So the gem count is going up. This is important for next steps for me. Am I saving towards another fusion? We kind of almost 100% know there's no fusion this month, or you know, within the next month. So because everything that's going on in Ukraine gives me a bit more time. Actually, gives me a bit more time to save resources. I did do a shard pull. I only had 3 voids, and I pulled all of them because I wanted some champions. I need some champions on this account that are going to make a difference for me. And I got one. I got one. Try and guess down below. Guess which champion. I got a significant void epic. Significant. Not necessarily significant for me right now, though. That's the honest answer. So I got Seer. Can you believe it? I got Seer on the free-to-play. Seer, one of the best epics in the game. But she is not going to help me with Clan Boss, and she is not going to help me with kind of early game, really. She's not an early game epic. She's a late game buster. She busts balls all over the place. But she's not really a kind of early game carry. That's not what her job is. She needs a lot of other champions to do stuff around her to make her really strong. So we got Seer. Also pulled up Ragemonger. Useless. And I pulled up Chevalier, who could be okay for faction wars at a push. But generally useless. Okay, so a couple of rares which were no good. And I got an absolute monster in Seer, who is not perfect for me right now, but she is going to be pretty damn awesome. Other than that, I've been farming food. Look at this. So we've been just like chunking up level 40s, getting ready to do the big level up. And I was thinking, who's going to be my next 6-star? I need a variety of affinities. I need a variety of affinities so that I can progress towards Arbiter. And, you know, my next 6-star was kind of looking at either Apothecary, Caden, or a Myrmidon. And they're all the same affinity as the one I've already got. So that's no good for me if I want a quick Arbiter here. So then I'm thinking, well, I hold off. I leave these guys at 50, leave them just kind of, you know, milling along. And then it's like, well, who else have I got in the mix? I didn't really have anyone. We've now just picked up High Cartoon, day 30. That was my day 30 login bonus. High Cartoon solid. Actually solid alongside Apothecary for Clan Boss to get a lot of speed running. So that might be something that we look at. A double speed booster. So like we get like a 2-for-1 comp going in Clan Boss at some point soon. So we've got a Spirit Affinity champion that's an option here. I've now got Seer as my Void champion that will definitely be a 6-star. So we're kind of starting to get a bit of a direction towards who could be 6-stars for me. But honestly, my primary goal always is who's going to be my Clan Boss team to get my big rewards coming on a daily basis. And I still don't have any answers. I still don't have really any Clan Boss champions. I don't have a single one that I'm like, yeah, nailed on. That's my Clan Boss champion. So for now, we keep kind of grinding up those champions, keep leveling them out. But my next 6-star, I think, is going to be Seer now to start to help me through some content. She does bring AoE sleep and AoE damage, albeit she needs a lot of buffs to rip off to make that work. And if you look here, I mean, we've got some buffs coming up here on a relatively long cooldown. I don't really have buff champions yet. So although she's solid, she's not going to do a ton of work right now today. But yeah, lots of food being ground out. We're going to get into the mix of leveling someone up for 6-star. I think I'm going to try and 6-star someone today. And we're also going to build out now War Maiden for her job in the arena. Okay, this is the situation. Seer level 50. I can 6-star her right now. I could get to 6-star right now. And I could also buy her masteries right now and actually get her in the mix. She does have an enemy max HP ability for... So she could come into Clan Boss and I could give her War Master straight away and she could do a bit of work. So it's possible, but I think it's probably just a bit silly to do it right now. I kind of want the monks still in my Clan Boss set up for a little while. There's no real reason to do it because taking it to 6-star right now is not going to change my game. It's not going to suddenly make me tons more powerful. So I'm going to leave it. I've also got 11 books in the mix, which is enough to fully book her out. So again, getting this down 2 turns is actually what I want. 2 turns into here is what we're looking for on that A3. Oh, I thought I'd done it. Wrong ability. And then after that, I will stop. Now, it might be that I just fully book her, and probably we might end up fully booking her anyway if it keeps going this way. But it's the A3 that we want on Seer. Come on. Not that A1. Not the A1. Albeit the A1, I mean, where are we at? We're fully booking her. Okay. She's taking all the books. Happy reading, Seer. Happy reading. So she is fully booked. We can ascend her up. We can start to get some more basic stats into her. I won't take her, even if I 6-star, I'm not going to take her to 6-star Ascension anyway. So I'm going to save that for the mission. But, and I think there's even a mission coming up in pretty soon that says take someone to 5-star. So I will save that as well. But there you go. Seer is kind of in the mix. Going to be able to get into some of my teams, and I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah. Account's starting to move forward at last. It feels like it's a slow old grind. So because we're having a gearing session, we're going to check out Apothecary. Can he be made any quicker at this stage? Have I picked up any more speed gear that's going to move us forward? So I'm kind of just looking for substats of speed, obviously, on speed set. And it's like, right, is there anything where I can just upgrade what we've got? So we're going to start to push some of this gear onwards and just test it out, really. We're going to start testing out a bunch of gear. I need to do this anyway because I'm likely need to put some of this stuff on either War Maiden or Seer. So, it's not a bad time to just kind of start throwing some silver at some gear and seeing if we can make some general upgrades. So anything with speed on it, I'm going to roll. Hopefully get double or triple rolls. That's what we're looking for. At least single rolls. And see if I can upgrade Apothecary. Then I kind of go through step by step the champions in my arena team and start to give them the right gear. And hopefully we get an arena team that can start smacking stuff. That hasn't rolled that well. I'll carry on and I'll kind of bring you back in. Right, we've got 2 speed upgrades here. So we're going to put on these new gloves. They're only a 4-star pair, but they're still quicker. And I've also got an upgrade on this shield, which is quite a nice one. Another 6 speed there. Let's just see if I've got glyphs everywhere because it's been a while since I've checked. Yeah, I've got glyphs everywhere. Look at this triple roll here. This is a beaut. Absolute beauty. Can we stop it? Go on. Go on. Beautiful. Might as well get some more health on it. It's a flat defense. Who cares? It has got a bunch of speed on it. So there you go. We're now up to 241 speed on my Apothecary. And he doesn't even have the additional Loris Steel Masteries yet. So I might do a bit of mastery farming on him today and try and punch up the Law of Steel, because that's going to give me an extra, few speed as well. I'll be closer to that kind of 245, 246 mark. But 241 speed is not a bad place to be 1 month into the game, I think. It's not bad. And this is all, by the way, probably this piece was dragged in, I think. Everything, or it must be, no, it was, this piece was from a login reward piece, I'm pretty sure. But the rest of it is just farming campaign or a few runs of Dragon. But pretty much it's mainly campaign. So Apothecary now 241. That's decent. The next champion in the mix is going to be, or next champion in terms of speed that I need is going to be Spirit Host. So she comes in and basically puts increased attack on my Gaelic. And then at least he does a full-on nuke. So she needs to be the next quickest. So all I'm going to do is anywhere where I've just dropped some gear, I'm going to throw it onto her to speed her up as well. So we can just start to bring her speed up. Because I also want to build up other people's speed as well. So you basically need to do this kind of one by one, and get the best results for your team that you can. So we're going to build her out slightly quicker. I've got some boots here that I can just upgrade as well. And then she is going to be pretty much good to go. And then it's the War Maiden build. Now, if you consider what War Maiden's there to do, she's basically just there to drop defense for my Gaelic to do his nuke. So I need to have enough accuracy to make that work. And I need for her to be faster than my Gaelic to make that work as well. So Perception Gear tends to be a really good element for this. Basically looking for speed. Speed plus accuracy is a bonus, like speed plus accuracy here. Beautiful. Whack that one on. We're going to roll that up. Can't do better than that. And I'm kind of looking for the same across the board. Speed is kind of my preference. I'm going to get the accuracy just from equipping the pieces anyway. So if I've got a choice of speed or accuracy at this stage, speed wins out. And then we're looking for the same thing across the board. Even on these crappy pair of gloves, the accuracy here could be really useful. Perception gives us speed plus accuracy just as a kind of set bonus. So we're kind of just looking to try and flesh that out. See, we've got an accuracy chest here. That's going to punch my accuracy up whilst we don't have, a banner available. Don't forget, if we're not one-shotting, then these other bystanders like War Maiden and Spirit Host, they're dead anyway. If the enemy team gets a turn, these people are dead. So I'm not too fussed about stats in other areas. I'm just want enough speed and enough accuracy to do the job. So I'm going to need one more piece in this gear set. And then we're going to just find, let me just see if we've got anything on someone else. Then we're going to just find the 2 filler pieces, which will probably end up being speed gear. So let me just see if there's any perception on other people. There might be on like Clan Boss Champions. Yeah, or here we go. My, Faction Wars. But I kind of want to see speed on something, and I'm not really seeing it. I do have some speed boots here on Mimrodon, so I'm going to steal those. Mimrodons have to be rebuilt out. And then we just kind of want to see. So I'm already at 145 accuracy before I've rolled any of this other stuff. I'm going to have enough accuracy there to do her job. So now I just need to make sure that I get enough speed to get her in front of Gaelic with our rotations. So let's roll these bits up and then we'll see what the gap is. Right then, this is where this fine young lady has ended up. 2 pieces speed, 4 pieces perception. We've got a 5-star speed boot, which is giving us 40 speed. We're rocking in with 191 speed, 174 accuracy. So she comes in as my 3rd champ. And then Gaelic, who was already built out, not changed his build here, is coming in after that with 187 speed and don't care about anything else. At the minute, we've got 2.1k attack, 72% crit rate, 79 crit damage. It's pretty dire, honestly. His big AoE attack does get an extra 15% crit rate, so I don't need 100, but I really want 85. So his build is lacking, but it's kind of the best I can do at the moment. I could change these gloves out, but the gloves are really helping me for Clan Boss as well, so I don't really want to just make him a pure PvP build, because I also need to use him everywhere. His amulet could do with being a crit damage one. I do have one, which I've picked up here, but it's only 3-star. I feel really bad to roll another 3-star up to max. I might as well just wait until I get something better. So we are going to be starting to attack Spider. over the next short while, because I do need to start to get some pieces up. But let's try this team out. Let's see how it runs. And then we'll get Seer built out as well. And we'll start to throw Seer into some dungeon teams. The main thing I want to be able to do with Arena... Oh, look at some of these teams. These teams are big. What is this? Main thing I want to be able to do in the Arena is get myself to gold 1 for the mission. That's the main aim. Look how crap this is. Like, sort out, Barium, the Arena reward system. Nobody in the whole game should be rolling out this level 3 crap. Yeah, there's just no way. Even after like week 1, you shouldn't be rolling this stuff. So it's poor. There should be at least 4-star gear, if not 4 or 5-star gear, popping up even down here. 4 or 5, 4 or 5, 4 or 5, 5 or 6 when you get to gold, please. Definitely 6 if you're in gold 5. I mean, come on. Understand your game better. Nobody rolls 3-star gear. Nobody rolls it. Or if they do, terrible. They shouldn't. So let's try this team out. Let's hopefully find out a bit of a better refresh. This is more like it. Let's oh, wrong one. Let's set up our team. The Caden's coming out now. Caden wasn't bad in this team, honestly, as a reviver chance. But I want to go for the one shot, ideally. Just one shot, in and out. Why has this got an exclamation mark on it? Beautiful. Just seeing the animation 3 times in a row. We love it. She's now ascended. She now does the big version drop defense. I forgot I needed to do that. Okay, take 2. She's in. They're in the mix. The idea, the hope, is that we just start one-shotting full teams. And then we get a quick farm going. Hopefully we're quicker than most of the people of this rank anyway, with a 241 apothecary. Increase attack, drop defense, nuke, have a rest, who's next, and then we kind of roll through. This will get harder and harder, and I'll have to be more picky the closer we get up towards the kind of silver 4s. And it is hard. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's very tough at the moment to just kind of push your way to gold 1, which is why we need to make sure that everybody's geared to do their job well and is doing it in the right order and, you know, doing it in the right sort of way. We can see teams that are already geared in this sort of way, because you start to see champions that are doing the same jobs that my champions are doing. The old Mother Superior trying to get in the mix. Sorry, not good enough. The next big upgrade for me would be Gaelic. Gaelic's gear, the way he's going to start to do his nukes, is going to be something which I'll work on. But this squad should get me comfortably up to silver 4 as long as I pick my fights. Notice I'm just missing some out there because, well, I'm not silly. I'm not silly. I'm not going to take on. Well, I'll show you just for the video. I'll show you what happens if I take on someone with almost double my team power. I could probably kill most of them, but it just means they've got way more stats. They got way more stats than, you know, these lower team power teams. And when they get a turn, they're going to hurt me a lot. This dude's going to hurt. I might still just sneak a win, but it's tight. And if I win, it's by luck rather than by skill. And I'd rather I'm in control of these fights. Similar with most of these. This one I could probably win. So I'm trying to find people similar team power to me, or even, you know, within 10k of my team power now. Because I still don't have a massive roster, which means that I should be paired with similar overall type of accounts to mine. Normally, it's not always working that way, but normally. But yeah, you can see there, I won 5 out of 6. I'm just going to keep that rolling, and that should get me in kind of good shape to punch up to at least silver 4 arena. Okay, here she is. I've spent quite a good amount of my silver here, just getting some stuff rolled up. Crit rate's important to get our enemy max HP skill away. Speed is important here. Some survivability. She's only a level 50. Some accuracy. But we're just like, you know, we're still pretty gear starved at the minute. So we're not going out with crazy builds. 150 speed is kind of like the minimum I want to see on anybody. But she can now at least start to come into different comps and help me out. So I'm thinking maybe just have a quick look to see how far we can start to push on Spider. Really, I could do with some more gear from Spider. We do have, though, a 2 times on lifesteal on Dragon, which is important. So stage 13 is like the minimum, really, where you want to get to on Dragon to start going, to start to do some stuff here. It's like, who do I drop? Maybe I drop him. Maybe it's like this. But Seer does give me a bit of control, so she does give me that AoE sleep as well as some damage. But honestly, it's still a pretty tragic team. We're getting at least an AoE weaken as well going now. We should get the nuke from Seer coming in. We've got quite a lot of buffs out there. Do your thing, Seer. Do your thing. Oh, it's so weird seeing it on a free-to-play. Like, yeah, she can hit for 1 million, but she can also hit for 10k. But there you go. This team, hopefully, I mean, I've lost my poisoner, so maybe not. Hoping this team is going to get me through Dragon 13 consistently. That's what we need, a consistent team to get this done. It's looking bad, though. Maybe I need War Maiden in. I'm thinking like all the different elements that I might need. War Maiden to give me that drop defense. The poison's not in this team. Like, you realize how much Kale brings when you don't use Kale. Yeah, Kale would be in all of these teams. Ah, I've just lost the Reviver. It's not good. It's not good. I might still have enough, though. Gaelic just may straight up be enough. Oh, look at that. 4s and 5Ks across the board. It's embarrassing to see Seer. It's embarrassing. You're meant to be the best epic in the game. But it shows. It shows that it's not just gear, it's also setup. And she's not in any sort of setup right now. She's just being thrown in. She may even just straight up be worse than keeping the poison dude in there. Outlaw Monk. Because at this point, you do want some poisons to get through this nasty purple shield. And we don't have it, which means we grab a stun. And then we've got to get back round to our damage again. But stage 13 auto, as long as it is an auto, I'm okay with it. We do have Mimrodon in regen set, so he's healing himself. We've got lifesteal gear on everyone else. And obviously we've got a heal from Apothecary as well. So we do have a few ways of healing, but when you get to the third Scorch, the third purple ability here, it hurts a lot. So that's what I'm worried about. Are we actually going to be able to get round? Karma Burn's doing a bit of work, though. We could have done with it a second later, honestly. I'm getting a bit of work done. There's that second one. See the chunks there? We're getting like half-healthed. It's nasty. Early level stuff is nasty. We're taking damage. Get some healing going on, Gaelic. We need you. Oh, she's dead. She gets an extra turn and kills herself. He's our only hope now. As you saw, like, I've already done it with a previous team, but it wasn't 100%. I want it to be 100% to you know, truly farm this stage. This is the bad one. This could one-shot us. It comes to one-shot. Oh, it's not. Okay, that's good. That's good. So as long as these two can survive a couple of hits, we should be good. And that means we should then have a Dragon team. Just thinking if Caden was going down anyway, maybe Caden just comes out and we bring in either War Maiden or the Poison Dude for a bit of extra stuff. So I'm going to farm stage 13 for a while, get myself some lifesteal gear going here. Gaelic still with the lion's share of the damage because he's a 6-star and he's got full masteries. That's the main difference. He's able to sustain damage. Let's see what we can do on Spider as well. This is where I'm going to need to go next. I honestly want to be at least stage 10 to be farming Spider. The other thing, though, is worth saying. Spider is kind of pointless unless you've got champions to equip accessories to. Yeah, so the reason why I've not really done it yet, I've not 6-star ascended this dude because I want it for the mission. These guys, level 50s or whatever, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give them a ring. That's going to be it. And the ring does give me some decent stats, but I don't want to be wasting loads of my energy in Spider right now because I don't have a need for it. I don't have a need for that gear yet. I will do down the road, and it'll be important. But Spider really comes when you've got more fully ascended 50s or preferably fully ascended 60s. Early level Spider, what do you want? Lots of AoE damage. Anything really up to level about 15, it's about constant AoE nukes coming in. The Spiderlings have got such little health that you can just smash through them. And then it's about just doing a little bit of control to the main spider. But as long as you can just smash through these spiderlings, you should be good. Just seeing he's healed right to full, though. See that? AoE, good damage. Seer will come into her own, actually, for Spider, because Spider does have a high base HP pool. But it's all about AoE damage and, yeah, controlling Spiderlings in that way. It's not until you get to 16 and above. And I'm going to do a video specifically on Spider, like 16 plus soon. All of the different ways that you could deal with it. But yeah, early on, it's just AoE nuke after AoE nuke. If I had another good AoE champion, then they would be in, you know, Myrmidon would be out. You see here, AoE, decrease attack, useful. But ideally, you just blow the spiderlings up every time you get a chance. You just blow them up again and again and again. And I think this is going to be good. I think we get through this level pretty comfortably. It's whether I can get up to that kind of magic level 10 yet. And as I say, there's not a massive requirement to, so I'm not too fussed about investing a load of time sorting these teams out. It's mainly Dragon for more speed and lifesteal gear now. And we're still on 1 month in, high priority, just leveling champions. Leveling more champions to 6-star. I don't have enough yet. I probably should just go ahead and 6-star this Seer, honestly. Maybe I will. But I'm just nervous about losing the monks. So there you go. Stage 7 done. Just still a little way, really. At least I start to get possibility of 5-star gear at stage 7. But it's not worth me investing farm till it's 4 or 5. So we're going to just hold off on that. For now, I will spend most of my energy today on Dragon. There are a few things I can do, though. So I've got a mission here for Spirit Keep. I might as well just do that while it's available today. And then you see here, we've got this level 5 Ascension. I'm going to get that done as well. And we're just going to punch through a bunch of these missions until I get hard stuck on a keep one again. And that's basically what I've been doing. Work my way through until I get hard stuck on a keep. Work my way through. Always keeping, you know, a few eyes ahead around what's coming after that so that I can just be prepared. I'll be able to cruise all the way through, stopping at the keeps, right the way through until I get this Sacred Shard now. The next challenge, I guess, is Fuse Justice CR, which I could do. I just need to get the champions for it. So there's not much holding me back here in the missions. And that's good because I want to get Arbiter as quickly as I can. Last thing I'm going to show you then for today is where the clan boss is. And honestly, it's not in a great place. My clan boss is what I'm most sad about. I go to bed with a few tears in my eyes because I'm still on normal clan boss a month in. That's weak. That is weak. But I've really got such crap champions for clan boss at the moment. And because I don't know who else to 60, because I've got no one else that's really worth 60 in for clan boss, I'm in this kind of like catch-22 of, well, I might as well just farm what I'm doing whilst I'm continuing to level champs. So Seer, I guess, could come into the clan boss team if I 60 her and we give her masteries. I could buy her masteries with gems. But she's not, again, she's not a clan boss champion. She's okay there. And everyone I've got at the moment that I'm kind of thinking about, they're okay in clan boss. But we're basically 1 key in normal, 1 key in easy. But I can't 4 key hard yet, which is annoying. So, and really I want it to be a 3 key. So I'm not having to hard commit to doing 4 keys. We're just not there. We're at about 2.5 million on hard. It's just not enough. Not enough damage. So clan boss is particularly sad. So yeah, we're going to carry on. I'll farm through my missions. I'll farm through Dragon for the day. And I guess, yeah, I'll keep you updated as we go. I've been Hell Hades. Free to play. I will see you later.